seen. You know, you guys get to prepare your own list of spells. If you can prepare your list of spells, um, you guys all got me your equipment you're starting with. Would you guys like to know, as sort of part of the preamble, what the prize at the end is going to be, so that you have something to fight for, or would you rather be surprised by the prize at the end?
I vote surprise.
I vote before.
Final decision, Alex.
Down to Alex.
Can we get it like half and half?
A hint?
No.
Just a hint.
Okay, yeah, I can give you guys a hint, sort of at the beginning / throughout. We can lead up our way.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna read out this so I don't say that part. Okay. Also, please be patient with me as I try and set this up, but the three of you find yourselves drifting lucidly through a dream state of starry skies and glittering pink and gray patterns of light and energy. You float weightlessly and silently amongst a backdrop of celestial bodies spinning in the infinite distance, and strange, incomprehensible creatures and various disorienting visual phenomena occupy all of your vision, until a thin, translucent gray cord attached to your chest pulls you down rapidly onto solid earth. You stand upon a cold field of brittle, frozen grass that crunches beneath your weight, with a 15-foot-high stone wall structure ahead of you. The three of you can see each other. You're right next to each other, and this wall stretches easily more than 100 feet wide, seemingly carved or hewn in a way that gives the impression of stone individuals making up the very material of this structure, like a relief of hundreds of people piled on top of each other in a twisting mess of contorted positions. Some of the ethereal, warm, gossamer energy from above, from the astral sky, drifts down toward you all, amassing into this enormous shifting sphere of sparkling light and energy. It begins to writhe and pulsate as an omnidirectional voice echoes to you within the environment. Jiri, Rome, and Toby Rama, the three of you have drawn our notice as seemingly the most powerful wielders of magic in the party with which you travel. And to our delight, you wield separate fields, magics of arcane, primal, and divine origins. We wonder, which of you is most capable in their prowess, and who might be best suited to carry our boon into your reality? We guide you now to a long-forgotten labyrinth and request that each of you venture there within. Find, hunt down, and slay the astral projections of your allies within this maze. No harm will threaten your true bodies from your reality, so do be bold. If any of you spend too long hiding in the maze without hunting your friends, we will awaken the spirit of the maze's guardian to goad you into action. A word of advice that may give an edge. Seek out the various rewards scattered throughout the maze. Some will only be usable once, but one of them, we will relocate its power after each time it is acquired. You will find it first at the Maze Guardian's statue, but seek it with haste before your friends take the power themselves. The time for combat nears. We will translocate you into the labyrinth and allow you a moment to prepare yourselves. Then we begin. And with a detonation of glittering pink and gray and purple energy, the sphere expands rapidly, blinding you all. And I would like each of you, one at a time, to please roll a d4 for me. Who would like to go first?
I'll go.
Toby Rama first. Please roll. A 1. Okay. Tim or Alex, you next.
I'll go.
Ooh,
Go ahead, Alex.
okay, I'll go second.
A 3 for Rome. And Jiri? A 2. With that, I will ask you all to please be careful with your movement of your creatures in this space when I move the map. If you click and drag them over the whole map, too much will be revealed to you. Try and hone in on specifically your character's surroundings as we move here. You all find yourselves now within the stone walls of this labyrinth, which still rise up 15 feet high, but to a horizontal translucent wall of gossamer force energy above, acting as a ceiling for this space and preventing the walls from being climbed over. Additionally, sparkling astral energy now roots your feet in place temporarily, but this magic is fading quickly, allowing a single round of preparation to take place before initiative is rolled. What are each of you doing in this preparation round? And if you would like, you could text me things secretly so you don't have to announce them. Maybe that may become a little cumbersome, but I'll allow it on this first preparation round.
Does that include movement?
It does not include movement. This astral energy is rooting you in place. You can't pull your feet free, but you can see the ethereal magic sort of dissipating toward your feet. You will be freed momentarily, but you effectively have an action and a bonus action to do what you like.
All right.
I just texted you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna text you.
Beautiful. Okay, and I would also like, please, honor system, please be diligently tracking your spell slots honestly, so that I don't have to worry about that. Otherwise, Toby Rama, your actions have been received. And this turn will not count against durations. So durations of anything will sort of start on initiative turn 1. Okay, Rome, got it.
Oh, wait a minute. All right. Sorry, just sent it.
Okay. Jiri's actions received as well. And with that, the energy rooting your feet in place dissipates. And the fight is on. Let's roll some initiative.
All of my things are unequipped, so it shouldn't be... Okay.
There's Jiri's. Jiri and Toby Rama, I think you guys have the same dex modifier.
Oh, rollies.
To re-roll.
Rollies.
just against each other, a single d20 to see who goes first out of your 7 initiative.
Ha 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 ha.
Bummer.
That'll be Toby Rama. Okay, so Rome, then Toby Rama, then Jiri.
Got the natty one
Rome,
out of it, though.
you are first to move.
I am going to move 30 feet.
Okay, you cannot clip through the corner of walls, so we will need to sort of stay true to the tile structure for most of this map.
Oh, so you can't go on a diagonal?
Just not through a wall space, like the way you just showed it. You may need to move diagonal before doing the rest of it.
Oh. So, okay, so I'm going through a wall like that?
Well, yeah, you can't really cross through this space, but you could go,
Got it. Okay, so I'll go right here.
yeah,
Okay.
this space with 5, and then wherever you want to.
Okay, so I think that'll bring me here. Right there.
Okay. Movement, anything with an action or bonus action?
Bonus action hide.
Bonus action hide. Okay, give me a stealth roll. Perhaps with advantage if you have that. Yep.
I got the boots
Okay.
on.
Got it. You feel the crunching, brittle steps beneath your feet of frozen shards of grass crunching, and so you slow your pace to hide. Got it. Is that it for Rome?
That's it.
Toby Rama, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna go 10 feet to start. Like that.
Okay, 10 feet will actually get you one space to the left because you can't clip through edges of walls.
So the right, gotcha.
Yeah, there you go.
So then, yeah, the extra 20. And that's that.
What
And
is...
I will cast False Life at 2nd level and use a Channel Divinity to gain that spell slot back.
Okay, action and bonus action, giving yourself some temps. How many temps is that? There we go. Got it. Okay, movement, action, bonus action. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Jiri, it is your turn.
All right. I've got a lot to move, so I'm gonna have to try to keep track of it.
Sure.
I'm gonna move 5,
Mm-hmm.
10,
Perfect.
15,
Okay.
20,
Got it.
25,
Mm-hmm.
30,
Okay.
35, 40. However, Jiri is extra fast right now.
Yes.
45, 50. Can I go diagonally here?
Yes, that's actually a half covered wall. You also, now that you're in this space, you see something hidden in ivy directly to your right. It seems to be a wooden chest. You don't need to open it and find the contents within. You would suspect it's an action to interact with that object, throw the hatch open it up to see the contents inside. But just know that that is what you are next to right now.
All right, I'll use my action to open it.
Okay. You open it, and there seems to be, set into a velvet purple cushion, a potion bottle with a sort of swirling purple and gray mixture within. It'd be a free
Purple.
interaction to pick it up if you wanted to.
All
And
right,
as
yeah,
you
I
know,
will.
you could down it with a bonus action if you so choose.
I will pick it up as my free interaction.
Okay. You have this
And I
potion
will-
bottle.
Continue to move.
Okay.
55,
Okay.
60, 65,
Okay.
70. Guys, squeeze through there.
You can. It will be difficult terrain to do so. So to move 10 feet, you might not be able to get all the way through, but you could wedge yourself in that almost through with your remaining 10 feet of movement.
When I look down here, what do I see right there?
Just a couple bushes and definitely a gap in the wall here. There's certainly another direction you could run in that direction.
Equal size.
No, that seems like a full open space, actually. Even though the bushes are there, it's not squeeze space like the one you're currently looking at.
I will use my bonus action to dash to squeeze through this direction.
Can you use a bonus action to dash, or you're using
the
an additional
extra
action?
Yes.
Understood. Okay, you are absolutely welcome to dash.
Okay, I was at 70.
Yes, you've used 70 so far.
So 80 to here.
Yes, and then 85, 90.
90.
Or actually, you're at 85 right here because it takes you an extra space of movement to move this 10 feet. So you're currently at 85.
And I can go up until...
You have another 75 available.
Yes, got
What the fuck?
All right, sorry, 85, 90. 95, 100.
Mm-hmm. Another squeezable space here.
So 110.
Yep.
15.
Mm-hmm. Squeeze.
So
it'd put you at 130 to stand here.
130.
Mm-hmm.
35.
Mm-hmm.
45. Wait, hold on. Would I run into this right here?
You could step where you had stepped, but you had now just come upon a large statue in front of you that looks about 10 feet high or so. Seems to be a beautiful woman, somewhat scantily clad, with braids of beautiful hair dancing around her entire body that end in snake heads.
What's this?
What is this? Seems to be some sort of hovering object. A dodecahedron, 12-sided, with swirling gray energy within, with 2 handles on it.
Gotcha. Okay. What was I at?
I think you're at 130, 135 right now.
130. Well, no, 135 would be
movement.
here.
Oh,
140, 145, 155, 165.
Getting just next to it allows you to potentially reach out. You have used your free interaction already, so you can't quite reach out to it at this point. So you're next to it.
Okay, then that would be 75, 80.
You only get 160, I believe.
Oh, so I was at 160 right here?
Yeah, I think you were at 160 right
Okay.
here. So this magical artifact seems to be hovering in place, just floating right in front of you by the time your movement ends.
Do I know anything about that potion that I picked up?
You do not know anything about its capabilities, and it does not look familiar to you like a potion of healing might.
Oh, blob.
But in a sense, its coloration seems to somewhat mimic the coloration of the swirling chaos within the artifact floating in front of you. Similar color palette. Dark grays and shimmering, gossamer purple energies.
What, like, would I have to take, like, an action to try to, like, figure out, like, if I know anything about this?
I think
Like,
you're not
how to
proficient
use
in
it or what
Arcana,
it
so you
does?
would have to utilize an action to try and think. It's not a free bit of knowledge that might
Gotcha.
come to you.
Okay.
I do
Sorry,
believe you still
guys.
have a
This was
bonus
such a
action
long
available.
turn.
Yeah. You just have a lot of
Um,
movement in a maze.
Yes, I will end my turn there.
Okay. Yuri's turn concluded. Rome, we're back to you.
All right, so I forgot that dashing is a thing. I'm gonna first move 30 feet.
Okay.
So-
Notably, while stealthing, if you're intending to maintain your stealth, you are at half movement. If you choose to just run 30 feet, that's effectively going to break stealth.
All right, I'll just break stealth. That's fine.
Okay,
I'm gonna
you're
move
free to run
30
30 feet.
down the hallway and then stop
Okay.
there.
Okay.
And then do I notice anything? It kind of looks like there's area that just opened up. Right.
In what sense?
It looks like there's a pathway to the left of me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, depending on what your vision allows you to do. You're free
Oh,
to
okay, so I can
follow
keep
that.
moving then. All right, so I'm going
Yep.
to move another.
Are you dashing?
Yeah, I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
So I will go. Okay, that's not. I'll move right here.
Okay.
So there.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action to hide.
Okay. Go ahead and hide with advantage.
Any bush could be Rome.
And with you hiding, to try and help us all with preventing potential metagaming, I'm going to put you on the GM layer for just a moment until something happens so that other characters aren't seeing you when they run.
Sounds good.
If that becomes an issue, we'll try and tackle it. But that'll do it for Rome.
Thank you very much. Yes, that's it.
Okay. This is effectively initiative round 2 that we're kicking off. Toby Rama, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to start by continuing to fly at ground level. I'll go 1. Ooh, that's interesting. I'll go 2.
Okay. Your high passive perception also clocks. You don't have to step right next to it, but you see a chest covered in ivy right here.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, all 3, 4, 5. Do it. Pop it open.
Action to open. Not floating within, but set within a beautiful and large glittering potion of red ruby energy magic. Looks very similar to healing magics you've seen in the past, but you would equate this to a larger than greater.
I prepared that right. I didn't prepare that. No. Okay. And so that's my action. I'll run back my last 5 and nothing for my bonus action.
Okay. Jiri, we are back to you.
All right, I'm going to start by using my free interaction to interact with this thingamajig. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Give me one moment just because I'm curious about a thing. Okay, gotcha. Rome, I just did a Control L to look through your character's eyes, and it looks, from my perspective, like the whole screen went dark when I put you to GM layer. Is that what happened to you?
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Part of me wonders if that's the best strategy then, because then you might not be able to see people run by you, and I want to make sure that you do. So we'll get there when we get there. But Jiri, you interact with this object. You grasp it, reaching out both hands to hold its edges, and your vision seems magnetically drawn closer and closer, forced to look deeply within. The gray swirling energy pulling back to reveal an infinite expanse of starry sky and flowing energy. Your vision is drawn into it until you lose all sense of your surroundings and instead feel enveloped by an endless expanse backdrop of space and time, glimpsing various possible futures of your existence within every glint of starlight. And in the split second of time that this all actually takes place in, the beacon brightens in your hand and disappears in a flash of light. And the energy contained within relocates, flowing directly through the stone walls of the labyrinth to an unknown location. Could you please roll a d4 for me?
One.
The energy relocates. And for you, your senses come back to you in this space, and you feel emboldened by knowledge you should not have. Please roll a d20 for me.
Ooh.
Okay. You have stolen a glimpse into your future and gained a portent, represented by the d20 roll you have just made. You can use this portent, no action required, to replace a single attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made by you or a creature you can see. This portent replaces the d20 roll only. Associated modifiers may still be added to it and apply. But you must choose to use the portent before seeing the result of the roll. You can't roll, see it's bad, and then choose to use your portent. You have to choose that this moment is the moment you saw in your future. And once used, it is expended. But you have gained a natural 20 portent.
Now,
For free interaction of your turn.
got it. I saw the item fly in a specific
You saw
direction.
You did. You saw the energy flow in
I
this
want to know
direction.
if Yuri saw it too. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Very cool. All right.
But you still have your entire turn left available.
Jeez.
Yeesh. I will start moving then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75.
You see another chest right next to you, and as well as squeezable space here.
All right. Action to open.
Okay. Floating within this, you're still holding the potion technically with your other hand, but opening this with your action.
Sorry, I'm gonna use my free extra action to open.
Okay. You can an object. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Use that extra action to open the chest. Floating within is a bright, golden, silvery, shining, and sparkling energy potion. I'm not sure if you guys have encountered this one, so I'm hesitant to give hint of what its purpose is. But you do see a different type of potion sitting within.
And I've already used my free interaction, so I can't pick it up yet.
Correct.
I will use my action, however, to regain a 3rd level spell.
Okay. You're welcome to do that.
And I think I have 5 more feet of movement.
Yes.
Is this a wall right here?
That is a wall, and this is squeezable space, but would require 10 movement to get there.
Okay. I will end my turn there.
Okay. Rome, we come back to you. No one has seemingly run past you, so I'll return you to the token layer here. And you have your turn available.
Is that which is below me a object that is interactive?
It seems an open chest here, empty.
Okay, I'm going to. All right, how far away is that? Okay,
I'm worried we're gonna run in circles the whole time.
I have a contingency for that.
I'm walking up to the chest. I spent 10 feet of movement. Can I look in the chest?
Yeah, absolutely. For free, you just see that there's a velvet pillow there laying empty. There's no additional, there's nothing resting on it.
Damn. All right. I'm going to continue to move down then.
Okay.
So I'll finish up my 30 feet, and I guess I'll move there.
Okay.
It looks like that's maybe the corridor that I came from, so I'm gonna keep moving down another 30 feet.
Okay, dashing with your action.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action to hide.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. Go for it. Okay, you feel very hidden.
Excellent. That's all.
Okay. You're in initiative turn 3.
My plan is to just never be seen, folks.
Oh god.
Very fair. Toby Rama, you are up.
That is good.
Toby Rama, I would say for free, with an incredibly high passive perception, you definitely heard the sound of crunching footsteps running in this direction. You don't know a final location of an individual, but you're absolutely close enough where your passive perception would have heard movement.
I think I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And one more.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to be able to see things, or do then people have the chance to see me? Yeah, I'll stay right here and cast a spell, which I texted you, and I'm marking
Fair
it
enough.
off.
Jiri, even with a lower passive perception, you definitely hear the sound of spell casting happening in that direction down
Oh
that
god.
way.
Wait, which way? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen.
Yep, this way, roughly. In a
Oh,
direction. Okay, understood, Toby?
So we're doing anything else I can't, so that's cool. Do I want to move my last 10? I think I'll spend my last 10 going up. What is the ceiling situation in this
It is a wall it is a horizontal wall of force, ethereal, glimmering, silver, grays, magentas, astral energy prevents you from going above the walls, but you can certainly get to the 5, 10, 15 block that is the highest available block here.
So I'll just start with 10. Well, if I start on the 5 block,
Yeah.
do I get to the 5?
Yeah, you're able to, 10 gets you to the top. Yeah.
Okay. So that's my turn.
Okay. Jiri, you are up.
All right, free interaction to nag that potion.
Yes, you absolutely can grab it. You have 2 potions in each of your fists. One is swirling purple and grays. One is shimmering goldens and silvers.
Put them in my pocket for quick access. Wait, can you say the colors again?
Yeah, the first one you got was gray and purplish. The second one is shimmering golden and silver.
And I've never seen either of these potions before.
I don't think you've seen the silver and gold one, but I could be wrong on that. But just looking at it, you feel braver. That's at least what I'll say.
Okay. When I'm looking at the other one, I'm just confused. I have like no thoughts about it.
Your vision almost seems drawn into it, but in a
Okay,
different way. There's different magic going on here, but it's of an essence similar to that which you've glimpsed.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. I'm gonna squeeze through this.
Okay, 10 feet.
I'm gonna go here. I don't see anything. All right, that's 15.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Yep.
25.
Mm-hmm.
30. 35.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, I would say pause right there because I want to see through your eyes. Okay. Yep. Keep going.
45.
Okay.
Do I see this down here?
Yeah. Depending on your I'm looking through your character. Yeah, you see a person. The bow sticking out of a corner of an individual
Up
you recognize.
45.
Oh yes, that's right, floating high in the air. Yep.
50.
Yeah, you see him. Toby Rama, wings out, flying up 15 feet in the air.
Alright, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna go straight into blasting him. Sorry, Toby.
Okay.
All right. So
with your
go
air
ahead,
blast,
make a
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw.
yes, Jira, I do need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, sanctuary. Okay.
That does not.
That's not going to do it. You utilize your magic and you're about to release it, but that's your friend. You can't do this. You have to either choose a new target or lose this casting of this spell.
I will target the wall right next to him.
Okay, you're welcome to. You pull it down last minute. Harmless blast of debris. Action.
Yep. What was I at for movement?
That is a good question.
You said
10,
45
15,
or
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You're at 50 right now.
50. Okay. And he's 10 feet up. What? How high are the ceilings again?
15 feet. He's like up against the ceiling. And as a reminder, in 10 minutes, we'll probably need to jump ship to the other call.
All right, Toby, let's get dirty. I'm gonna go to here.
Okay, you run over there with your movement. He is up out of melee range of you right this moment.
Yep. And I am gonna use. Wait, hold on. So, my extra action, could I use it to cast another cantrip?
Casting a spell is not an action contained within a hasted actions economy. It's only like a single attack, dash, disengage, hide, use an object.
Okay. I will use my long range attack on my sword
Okay.
as an attack.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Wait, wisdom save again.
Yep. It's not going to cut it. Let me look at a thing real quick. Yeah, okay, so your spell, which releases multiple blasts, is still a single casting of a spell. However, your action, you are afforded 2 separate attempts at this. So your first one, again, your hand is stayed. You're resistant to hurting your friend, but you're able to try again with a second attack.
Does it consume 2 uses of that ability?
If you're trying to, yes. Yeah, it's not only consumed on a hit, it's consumed on a use of your range attack.
What I'm saying is, okay, so each.
You've
Arrange-
lost that attack. You've been forced not to make that first attack.
Sure, but what I'm saying is the range portion of it is a single use. So if I were to take 2 attacks and convert
I guess
them
you were
to
forced
ranged attacks,
not
it would
to
be
make.
2.
I'm actually going to pull back what I said. You were forced not to make this attack, so your attack ranged with your sword is not expended, actually.
Okay, so then I will attempt again with my other part of my action.
Yes, your second attack, go for it. Wisdom save.
Oh wait, plus 5, 19.
That is a success.
19. Finally, you push past, and you're welcome to make your ranged attack with your sword. Rome, you definitely hear the sound of combat beginning over in that direction.
Let me just read to make sure. It's just a normal attack, right?
Yes, it just effectively extends the range, and I think it's technically a different damage that is dealt.
Yes, it's a different damage, so I'm just going to roll it plus 11.
Jeez.
That'll hit.
22 will do it. And so what does Toby Rama take?
46.
4d6.
Come
Lightning,
on, 4. Come
correct?
on, 4.
Yes, lightning damage.
Okay, Toby Rama, it looks like all of your temps, and then 1 of actual damage. Jerry, you've broken through temporarily. That it with your action, hasted action, anything with a bonus?
Yes. I am going to... Shoot, I should have done this first. I will mark Toby as my target.
Okay. He is focused on.
That's it.
Okay. We are kicking off initiative round 4.
As
Yes,
Jiri
Toby, is there
ran up to
something?
me, would I have noticed if his armor was puffy in ways I've seen before?
It is particularly puffy as you run up.
Gotcha.
That's a very fair question to ask. Yep. Rome, it is your turn. We're kicking off initiative round 4.
Okay, I'm gonna move right here towards where I think the sound is coming from.
Boom, 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 boom.
That should have been enough. I calculated it 430.
Yep, you're good. And you see, definitely just as your dark vision is sort of fading, you see Toby Rama floating in the sky. And he's looking downward at someone or something.
Rome's here too.
Would you say that, like, as the crow flies, Toby is 60 feet from me, like point to point?
Well within, probably.
Okay, I'm going to cast...
Oh, yeah, actually, it is probably close to 60 feet, but it's definitely within 60 feet, yeah.
I'm going to cast Heat Metal on Toby's armor.
Okay, you identify his metal elven chainmail, and you cast Heat Metal. What does he need to do, if anything?
Any creature in a physical contact with the object, so the object is his metal, is the armor, takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again.
Okay, so
and then
it's fairly automatic. He
This
can't
is
drop
a spell.
this. I know the
this
rest.
is a spell targeting.
Oh, this
me.
is a
You need to
harm.
make a
Yes,
wisdom
you're
save.
absolutely right.
Wait,
Absolutely
is it
right.
a save that he makes?
So if a creature
he
is
doesn't
thrown
make a
near the
save.
object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if he can.
Yeah,
He
he
doesn't
cannot
drop
drop
the
this, but Rome, I do need you to make a wisdom saving throw as some magical force is pressing on your mind as you try and target him with a harmful spell.
That'll do.
You are very wise and you push past it. So go ahead and roll your 2d8 damage that Toby Rama will need to take.
Oof.
13 fire, Toby. And Toby, you're not concentrating on anything right now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Love it. Okay, action utilized. Rome, anything else?
I will be bonus actioning to hide.
Okay, you have nothing to hide behind right now from a target that you have just targeted. You can't hide unless you break line of sight or find a reason to earn a bonus action hide check. Right now, you just are at the end of your movement, and you just did that, and he looks over at you as you've cast a spell. So hide's not really available in this space right now.
And there's no, like, plant growth or anything? There's nothing I can really blend in with?
Not this moment. You do have some camouflaging abilities, but I think you have to at least be lightly obscured.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then I guess I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. Toby Rama, your turn.
Okay.
And we have a 2 or 3 minute limit on this meet where we'll have to jump ship in a second.
Yes. So I'm gonna start by doing a diagonal. So I see Rome.
Yes, you absolutely see Rome come into the edge of your dark vision.
So I'm gonna start by doing a diagonal down 5 to here with Jerry.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, you're still in the not the 15 but the 10 block, and he's in the 5 block, so you are technically within melee distance of him right now.
and I'll stay at the same level and move another 5, which I think if I'm at 10.
It will proc an attack of opportunity if Jiri wants to take it, but he will need to make a wisdom save to do it.
Yes, I will.
Okay, wisdom save.
That is a failure.
Oh, is your DC higher
It
than
is
that?
18.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's
Okay.
wild.
That's fine. And I'll go back up diagonal.
So Jiri, I'll say you haven't expended your reaction. You have not attacked. You've just wanted to target him, but you were unable to. Yes, Tobiram, you're free to continue.
So I did a diagonal down 5, and I'm doing
Yep.
over diagonal up 5 to be back in the 15 block. And then I'll do 1, 2. Can I do one more, I think?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can absolutely do another one.
I'll do that, and I will use my action to target Rome and curse her and make her more open to my next damage.
Understood. Understood. Rome, you feel your roots in your bark skin just sort of demoisturize a bit, become a slightly more brittle.
BRB.
All right, I'm.
There we go.
Ooh.
Nice. Pretty seamless.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Rome, you feel affected by some magic that is making you seem vulnerable.
But unknown effects.
Unknown effects right now. You're not being injured by it. It just feels like your strength is sapped, like your bark skin's not as sturdy.
Bonus action. You did 2 slots up.
Your sank.
It was not
Oh,
a spell,
maybe that's-
attack, or
yeah,
harmful effect that
Yeah.
goes into.
Yeah,
Harmful
I'm gonna
effect,
read
but-
that. I'm gonna read that language real quick. It's not harm. That's not one of the requirements. Attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage. You're good.
Very nice.
Very tricky. Tricksy.
Is it Trixie Hobbits?
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Got it. Did you say anything bonus action or no?
Nothing bonus. I was thinking if
Okay.
I had bonus action, but I do not.
Got it. Jiri, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go chase after him. 5, and now I see Rome.
Mm-hmm.
And Toby's how high in the air?
He's up a 5-foot block above you, and Rome is directly out in front of
I
you.
wanted to be back at the ceiling, so if I need to go back a square.
Oh,
for
you
that,
swooped up as part of that?
Yeah. So if you want me to
Yeah,
move
I
back one, I will.
would say you probably do need to move back 1,
Okay.
but that's very fair game.
Okay.
So Toby Ram is a bit ahead upward. Rome is directly in front.
And he's 15 feet above me.
Technically 10. You're occupying the 5-foot block of ground level. He's occupying the 15-foot block.
Sure. So there's a 5-foot space in between us that
Correct.
would prevent me from smacking him. Okay.
Mhm.
And they wouldn't be. They're not in a line
Correct.
diagonally from me.
correct.
Okay.
How many feet high up are you two?
I'm on ground level. I think you are too.
Yeah, I am too. But
Toby's
how,
15 up.
15 feet up. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hovering up as high as his wings will get him under the horizontal plane of force.
All right, I've used 5 movement. I will use my bonus action to attempt to launch a jet of water at Toby.
Okay, very cool. He's definitely within your range, I imagine. So bonus action and action. Is it bonus action to open the thing?
Just the free interact with an object to open it.
Ah, that's what the increase
So
was.
bonus
Okay.
action. I'm assuming I have to make a wisdom save.
If it's an attack or a harmful spell, which I don't
It's
know if this.
not-
falls
Yeah,
It's a
under-
harmful item.
Yeah, let me read a wording thing. 5e. What is this thing called? Decanter. Bonus action, aim it. Succeed on strength saving throw, or it will take damage. Targets the word with an attack or harmful spell. I'm going to say this is not an attack. It is not the same as an attack roll, which is generally what attack means in D&D literature. So I'm going to say this is fair game.
All right. Strength save.
Yes.
Yes, strength save Toby.
Pop. 0.
Ooh, that has got to be a fail.
That is a fail.
Yes.
And the wings are not like a well, what were you going to say, Toby?
I was debating
you
if I
choose
wanted
to
to
do
do
anything?
something, and I'm choosing not to.
Okay. The wings are not like a magical fly spell that keeps the wearer in the air. You are effectively a flying creature who can afford to fall prone. So please make an acrobatics check, Toby Rama, as you begin to fall from the sky. Not enough to take 2d6 damage, but enough to take 1.
Yikes.
That will not do it. You take 4 bludgeoning damage as you fall prone on the ground.
Smacky time.
Okay, you run over. You would have advantage on the attack roll if you can break through the sanctuary. So, wisdom save.
Come on. Yes.
Not gonna do it. That one's wasted.
So do I make it for the second part of my attack as well?
Yes, each individual attack roll will require a wisdom save.
God, I hate this spell.
That's not gonna do it either.
Oh my god.
You do
All right.
have a hasted action.
Yep, I'm gonna keep swinging.
Okay, so just one additional attack roll. Wisdom save. No!
Dude, I hate this.
And your wisdom save is not bad. This is
I
amazing.
know.
It's your friend. You can't.
But I must.
That's all 3
Toby
actions. Bonus
looks
action,
up at you,
some
prone on
movement.
the ground, big puppy dog eyes.
All right.
Any remaining movement, I think that's bonus action, action, hasted action.
Yeah, I've used everything, so I will just stay right here.
Okay.
Position to smack, but I can't.
Okay. Rome, kicking off initiative count 5. It is your turn.
All right. If I were to move right here, could I still see them?
You can
Eh,
try.
no, actually, I
You're
don't
not
think-
necessarily sure.
Okay. I'm just trying to see like if I could like hide potentially. All right. I'll stay right here for right now, and I'm going to cast Erupting Earth on both of them.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a 20-foot cube, so I guess.
And that is not targeted, it's an area spell, right?
Yeah, it's an area of
Correct.
effect.
Yeah, so that definitely gets me.
So
Do
like
you want to
that.
make sure do you want to make sure that whole cube exists on the map?
Oh yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Hold on, let me move it up.
Oh, I gotta zoom.
You zoom in, it makes it easier to click on.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Something like that. What do those two individuals need to do?
So they need to make a dexterity saving throw, and they take 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, half as much on.
Okay.
And now it's all difficult terrain too.
Surprisingly, I recently learned this. Prone does not impose disadvantage on dex saves. So, Toby, you just make the normal save. Jiri, however, in your current buzzing form, you do have advantage on this save.
I'm doing terrible on my saves.
No.
Jiri's going to fail that as well. So they both fail. How much damage do they take, Rome?
3d12,
Yikesies.
Chunky.
22 damage each.
Give them.
Let me just make
Jiri,
sure.
that will almost eat through most of your stuff.
Yeah, Jiri goes off
see
like
it.
an airbag.
No.
Yeah, a ton of steam just jets out from his armor.
All right, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to like redo the heat metal.
Classic.
Okay.
So that's another.
You're not casting a harmful spell, you're just triggering it. So yeah, free bonus action.
2d8 for Toby, 8 damage.
Okay.
Another 8 for Toby. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna like move myself.
Yep.
Right. Maybe I'll go like right here.
Okay.
So I'm like a little
You're
bit
welcome
out
to
of
do that.
range. Actually, you know what? I'll
Yeah.
put myself right here. Right here. I'm done.
Okay. Got it. Toby Rama.
Okay.
The resistance. Look at your screen, Alex.
Screen
Oh.
peeking.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. I will fly from prone. Does that still eat up?
I think I've let Telperion do this before, so you have a flying speed. You don't need to waste movement to stand. You can just fly.
I will fly diagonal up 5 and 5.
Okay, Jiri.
Come on.
Wisdom save.
Please. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That'll do
Trigger
it.
My reaction.
Yes. Well, I think he still gets to roll the attack roll
Oh,
first,
yeah, yeah.
right? Just for fun, because. But Jiri, absolutely make an attack roll.
Whenever you're hit by another.
So he's
I'm also
not.
gonna-
He's
I'm also
not
gonna mark-
prone when I'm attacking him. Correct.
Correct. Benefit of the wings for sure. I'm gonna mark him as your focused creature.
Wonderful.
Very good attack
I
roll.
will now use my reaction, having been hit by an opportunity attack, to become invisible, and an illusory double is left where I was standing.
So Jiri, you're very sure with that swing you should have just cut him, but he just passes through Tobirama like an illusion.
Does he take the extra lightning damage?
Let
That
me
is a
read.
very good question.
To cat, when you do so, your illusory double is hit by the attack instead of you.
Mm-hmm.
So doesn't that Jiri's sword thing
But it-
happen
it-
if he misses me?
Well,
Or misses
an
the
illusion
target?
cannot take psychic damage from an impact, and I think because it takes the damage, you literally by transitive or whatever, you do not take the damage. It is like a miss, so I'm curious about this. I just want to read the spell real quick.
That's also a critical, I think. It's a 19, yeah. Dang.
See here. Oh, it's in your inventory. My bad.
Yes.
The wording on this is different than the
Yeah,
actual
just
spell.
Straight up
Yep.
the spell.
In general, Tobirama, I would be very willing and eager to reward your use of the spell by saying this misses. However, Jiri's sword is a very uniquely specific item, and it's not a lot of damage, and this is the benefit of it. I do think by hitting the duplicate, he has missed you, and you will take just the lightning damage on a miss. You do notice that it is a very deadly swipe, so you could.
I've already used my reaction though.
Oh, that's a reaction. Got it. Okay, so how much lightning damage would that have been, Jiri? Is it the 2 or the 3?
The 3, because the second one is always the miss, but it's a critical hit.
Yeah, so it's just an additional D6.
D6, yes.
So 5
5
total lightning damage.
Which I'm happy to take instead of a full critical hit from Jiri.
Yeah, sure. Is
What
that
happens to the illusionary?
is the illusion still standing there?
It requires no concentration. It is a thing that
So I think it just stands there.
So Jiri knows it's not the real Toby.
I think you very quickly suspect you've seen Tobirama utilize this capability before, and you just swung through nothing. So
Okay.
I would say yes. Tobirama, I hope this is going to be fine. I created a duplicate of you, put it on the GM layer. I want you to somehow guide me to placing that where you intend to be located.
So I am now in the 10-foot cube of height when I flew away from Jiri.
Yep.
Using 5 feet. I'm gonna start by flying 10 feet further in a line away from him.
Okay. Okay.
Do I get any sight of Rome?
Yes, absolutely. That's a really good point. Yeah. Sorry, this is tricky, but by the time you get here, yes, you see Rome definitively right there, but she
Okay.
does not see you.
I see her. And so I will use a bonus action, and Lerniala and myself will both become visible as it bursts alight with brilliant energy as I cast Holy Weapon.
Very cool.
And I will take a shot at Rome using a charge so that if it hits, it's an auto crit.
Okay.
And I am prepared to use my Forsaken Medallion's luck point to give myself
Okay.
a better roll.
Okay. As a note, elevation generally helps archers in this situation. You're not elevated enough above Rome to win yourself advantage here, but you're absolutely free to make this attack roll.
Okay. So, first, let's see if it hit. So, I've chosen to use a charge. I'm going to roll. I can see that and then use my luck point
Luck
to
point,
reroll.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. 27
Okay.
feels like it's very in line. It's gonna hit.
So, and that's going to be a critical hit.
Automatic critical.
It's a d6 plus 6, a d8, 2d8, and then 9 from my wings. Those get doubled, so it's 2d6, 6d8, plus 15. And she's vulnerable to all of this damage.
Yeah, we'll do the vulnerable at the very end, but just roll the amount of dice for a critical hit first.
2d6. Advanced
From the
dice
bow
roll.
shot,
Yes, and then.
and then
6d8
holy weapon
plus
damage.
15.
Ooh.
So 43 is what those.
43 damage, and Rome. This hits you in a spot where your roots are like withering. You are vulnerable to this damage, which means that is 86 points of damage in this shot.
Okay, I'm dead.
Wowza.
I'm dead.
Wow.
Holy fuck.
Damn, Toby.
It works.
With
I've
that-
been thinking about that for a
with
long
that-
time.
Bow shot. Rome.
Wait, I have a quick question.
Falls.
Was that a melee attack?
It
It
was
was
not.
a ranged weapon attack.
Damn it. Alright, never mind.
The
Does
path to
my
the grave
shirt-
ceases to exist, and she falls prone,
Let me make sure I mark
unconscious
off
on the
all of
ground.
my expenditures there. Does my chain shirt start to get cooler?
Yes, it absolutely does. Yes, she loses concentration automatically upon being unconscious.
And then
Holy shit.
the illusion sticks around until the end of my turn.
Until
of
the
myself. Until the end of my next turn.
Yep. So it's still technically closer to Jiri than you currently are, but both are visible now.
Both are visible. So I was
Holy
here.
shit.
That was 20 feet of movement, right? To here, because I was next to Jiri.
1, 2, 3. I would say just 15 feet. A diagonal upward.
Okay.
Oh, but then you did go additional upward. So yes. Yeah.
So I'll use my last 10 to fly over Rome, and my illusory self will run around that corner, and we'll both be like poised looking down at Rome.
Okay. Occupying the same space as you or occupying the one behind you?
Since I couldn't go further and he couldn't either, so he'll be behind me by 1.
Okay. And I'm gonna do this. Except I'm gonna Okay. 2 Toby Rama standing there, but I guess at the end of your turn,
Oh yeah.
he disappears anyway. So sorry about that.
No, that's fine.
You are effectively standing over Rome's unconscious body. Got it. Jiri, your turn.
All right, let's go see what happened.
Difficult
5,
terrain where you're standing.
10, 20, 30,
Yep.
35.
You see Toby Rama standing directly over Rome, looking down at her.
40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack Toby.
Yeah, I'm in the 10 foot, so he's definitely within melee. I no longer am under sanctuary.
Correct.
Okay. I will, before I start smacking,
Mm-hmm.
I will use my bonus action to cast my Darkness Blade at 3rd level using my created spell slot.
Okay.
Greased sword starts emitting copious amounts of like dark, misty energy. And I will attack Toby with my action.
Go for it. Roll your first attack.
There's such a small chance I get out of here. That is a hit
That's gonna hit.
for 21.
21 plus a d8 of cold damage. Wait, I think it's just 1d8.
I think that's right.
Because I cast it at 3rd level. Yes. 1d8. Sorry.
Okay. 23 damage.
Okay. I'll attack again.
Toby, you good?
Because of a spell I cast on myself earlier, I am.
That's right. You
Holding
see
on.
Toby Rama cut down and somehow tough it out.
Do I take? Is my concentration check on holy weapon based on the
That's a
amount
great
my
question.
damage was reduced by, or the damage of the attack?
Great question.
Because I will need to make a concentration check. Probably won't matter because even if you miss, I have 1 HP. I cast Death Ward and you killed me, but it popped me up to 1.
0. You instead dropped to 1. So yeah, you didn't lose consciousness. You only make a concentration check based on the damage you suffered, which in this case I would say it includes the to 0. It just popped you back to 1. So that would be
I had 13,
okay.
so it's just
10
10
DC 10. Yeah.
Wonderful. I stay shining.
Okay. He's still shiny. Jiri, next attack.
I'll use my portent to critical hit.
Using your portent to critical hit, how do you kill Toby Rama?
Toby
in this
will
moment?
react and make it not quite a critical 20, but even if you miss,
Oh,
whatever your
that's fair.
psychic or lightning would have put me from 1 to 0.
That's fair. Yeah, still a roll of a 20, still a hit, just not as damagey. Head chop.
Headshot. Yeah.
Let's go. You decapitate Toby
damn
Rama.
it.
He falls
Again.
limp and prone onto the dead body of, not dead body of Rome, unconscious, but for the purposes of this, 2 unconscious people, Jiri has won. You hear from the wall of force above you all. Congratulations, champion. Perhaps arcane magic is best suited for the use of our boon. We shall see. You may look deep into our beacon once more. Keep firmly in mind the glimpse of future possibility this portent reveals to you, for perhaps it will come to pass in your reality. And go ahead and roll 1d20 right now, which will be a portent that you can carry over into the main campaign.
Ooh.
A 4. So with that, you can force the failure of a save or something
Yep.
like that, force someone to miss.
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
super good. So no matter what you roll, it has good utility elsewhere.
Potentially, yeah.
And with that, this combat has concluded. It went from you guys not seeing each other at all to all of a sudden stuff happening.
Like,
Are you guys interested in running it back?
I mean, I'm totally interested, dude. If I just
Sure.
remembered to go up 5 more feet, that would have been different. It probably still would have been deadly to me, but
So with this, at this point, you guys kind of know the map in general. So now I'm like, if I reset your characters to a starting spot, I'll probably just hover you guys all over the map real quick so you can see the map, but you're still limited in your field of vision per the dynamic lighting stuff. But now you know rough locations of where some chests might be. You know the location generally of where a beacon might exist in the middle of a map. Initiative count changing might affect things differently. But yeah, we can certainly run it back if that's something you guys want to do.
Hold on, Jiri drinks both potions, and what happens to him?
Okay, yeah, that's fair game. The gray and purple one, seemingly some sort of connection to the magic from the beacon, is a potion of maximum power. Automatic max damage rolled for any spell you cast, not attack you make specifically, but a spell that consumes magical power. If it's blight that would do 8d8, it's automatically 64. A potion of maximum power. The gold and silver shimmering one is a potion of heroism, which I would need to refresh myself on, but I think it's you gain some temp hit points, can't be frightened, things like that.
Yeah.
And you might gain those temp hit points at the start of every turn or something, the way that's written. But we'll reset those chests.
Damn, that was
That'll
crazy.
do
Rome,
it for
you got
that.
one-shotted.
I know, Rome had taken no damage.
the upper bounds, if I were to roll max damage on that with Holy Weapon, if I also had like my Ice Arrow in the main campaign, it would get up to like, I think 170 in one hit, but it averages to
Oh.
like 110.
Damn.
But I didn't have my Ice Arrow, and I think I technically rolled low, but yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah, this is a great time for a quick bio break to kind of reset, and then we can definitely run it back.
Are we resetting all the spells and so it's essentially like
Yes.
long rest?
Completely long rest. Yeah, new hit points, new spells, recharged, all that goodness. 2, 3.
Make some more coffee.
Cool.
I'm gonna get
I
some
thought
more.
heat
as
metal
well.
was nice.
It was until you got one-shotted.
Hey, better you than me. That would have killed me too.
That's an insane amount of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes me want to take someday take Eldritch Smite so that I can have a nasty critical hit.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. You guys have been deleted from the map. We'll go there. Rama's back. Oh, motherfucker. Yes, vision. Yes. 6. Ming. Save. Vision. Night vision. 60. Save. Oh, dimming. Save. On. 60.
Am I good to just click long rest to easily
Yeah,
fix everything?
Absolutely. Is the maze shtick somewhat fun?
Yes, I liked it a lot.
It's a little bit easier to set up custom dynamic lighting opposed to utilizing an existing one like we did with the Bramblewood Thicket a long time ago, because that one I know ended up being a pain, but
I kept wanting to say this, and it was definitely something I thought of in Critical Role when they touched the beacon, and just wanting to say, a new hand touches the beacon.
Touches the beacon, yes, it is. And at the foot of a statue here, hovering in place, it's very Meridia for sure. But noticeably, this beacon is seemingly giving kind of different buffs a little bit than the Critical Role
I
beacon.
did also notice you are playing the Luxon, which is just also fun.
Oh, it's almost like that's the name of the song I put on too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, playing the Luxon.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Okay, so that's there. Those are reset. I'm going to shuffle around what potion is in what chest. Oh shit. Oh, I need to be on that layer. Okay, hopefully things are nicely reset. Yeah, holy shit, Sanctuary is strong too.
I think Rome and I are just training dummies for Jiri, so we have to try and not get swiped by him.
It's also like Rome is the dedicated Toby killer in a sense because she can just push past her whiz saves more easily than Jiri might be able to, but Okay, I'll be right back. I needed to reset something, so I'm gonna grab coffee real quick.
I'm gonna try and go with a different tactic.
I'm
not gonna tell you.
I'm not gonna tell you what my new tactic is. I got a whole new plan. Completely different.
Completely different plan.
Yes.
The trouble is we're dealing with flyers. Or rather, I'm dealing with flyers.
Become one.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
I wish we could have one more item.
I was so because like I wanted to take my sentinel shield because that bumps my passive perception by 5, and I'd be much better able to see Rome as she tries to hide, but I ended up deciding to not take it. Advantage on initiative is also good.
Yeah, there's a spell scroll that I wish I had now. But can't get rid of my other 2 items.
So that's that. That would be not very useful. Yeah.
Also, yeah, Potion of Haste is so dumb. and stuff like this. It's too good.
Did you find the haste potion?
I've had it
You've
for
had
a while.
one? Okay.
Yeah, that was the one we found it at some point. I can't remember, but it was given
And then,
to.
did you also take your thing that generates a 3rd level spell slot, or is that an attunement thing?
That's attunement. The decanter is my other.
Right. I want that. And then... if I did it that way, I think I could have changed my action economy there to do holy weapon the turn before, and then I would have been able to shoot and cast sanctuary, and maybe have survived that.
I would have gotten at least 1 hit in with 4 int.
And I think you could have honestly put me down with the lightning. Oh no, I was thinking of the mislead, but the sanctuary thing, yeah. Portent, yeah, and that probably would have done me in.
Yeah, I was loving the clever workarounds Jiri had. Target him with endless water, a miss it hits the mislead. There was something else that got through the sanctuary technically. Like that was very fun.
Rome, the heat metal got
Well,
through.
definitely the heat metal, yeah. That was just because Rome's sheer force of will is very strong. Okay. Happy to get back into it. You guys want to roll a d4 to see where starting positions are?
Sure.
And I think this time maybe we won't have a round of preparation actions. We'll just roll initiative.
Do this?
And I mentioned this to, well, 1 or 2 of you were on screen, but I reshuffled which potion is in which chest. Toby Rama starts in spot 1 again. Rome, re-roll, please. And again. Spot 3 again.
Sorry. Let's see. My turn.
And you
Mhm.
said that we don't have a round to prepare.
We'll talk about it. Okay, everyone's literally starting in the same spot. Do you guys want to start in the same spot, or would you prefer we re-roll again, just different starting spots?
Doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter to me because like we could just go a different direction.
True.
Doesn't have to play out the
You
same
could-
way.
Yeah, you could definitely do different things. Potions are in different spots in the chests now. Same chest location, but different potion in each chest. Okay, so down with these starting positions. Okay, then I'll open up to you guys. Do you prefer there be a round of preparation, or would you prefer to just roll initiative and make your preparation count more, I guess, in initiative count? Any thoughts, votes?
Does a round of preparation, does that only include one action?
Generally, last time it was an action and bonus action allowed.
Let's do it this way. Let's just do it. We just start.
I'm down to just start running.
Okay. With that in mind, let's roll initiative.
Boom. Do better this time. The same. Dang it.
Nice. You could use your luck point on initiative if it mattered.
No.
Dang.
The same.
We're gonna need the same order.
I'm sorry, it's my thing. It's not working.
Oh my
Yep,
gosh.
same order.
Hell yes.
Okay. Rome, you're up first. What you doing this time to kick us off?
Okay, hold on. Let me text you real quick because I don't want to.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
that is very fair game.
fancy.
Fancy.
Oh my god, my phone like autocorrect.
Also, this Google Meet, I'm sure, is going to end in 20 minutes, so just something to...
Yeah, I can
Fine.
set up another one.
All right, and then I'm going to move.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 20 feet. Is there a wall here?
Where?
I know.
I have not seen you move yet.
All right, if I'm right
yeah.
here, can I keep going to the left or no?
No, it looks like there's a wall right there, so you can go up or down.
Oh, so I can go up. Okay, so that's 25, and then this
Yep.
is 30. And then I'll bonus action to hide.
Okay, go ahead and roll your hide. I put a blue dot on you to mark a thing. But yeah, go ahead and roll your hide. And the spirit of the Maze's Guardian did not need to come into play last game. Oh, you are very, very hidden. You meld into the stone wall. Pretty sure no one's going to be able to clock you. Okay, very hidden. Toby Rama, you are up next.
We're obviously playing as if we would our characters have the previous experience on their mind?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Toby's gonna.
This reality, this timeline, you remember that other timeline.
Okay, so Toby's gonna start with the big guns and get his wings out, and it will quickly become apparent to anyone who gets near him. They'll see bright light as I again have my bow burst a light.
Okay, can you give me a radius on that? Last time I just slapped on a number.
It's 10 or 20. 30 foot bright then dim.
Damn. I'm just going to put the 31 on, but we know it's longer than that.
That's a bonus action for my wings. And I will start moving around. So if I go 1, boom, is that possible?
5, 10. Yeah, absolutely, that's possible.
So I'll go ahead and do the extra to there. Which was right there. And that's my turn.
Action, anything bonus? Did I miss? Oh yeah, action bonus. Got it. I'm gonna mark you as a thing too. Boom, boom. Actually, that one serves as a reminder of that already. So.
Because of diagonals, could I go back 5 to get to the max height of the ceiling?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, Jiri, you're up.
Grab stop.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to drink my special potion.
Got it.
5, 10, 15. Wait, hold on. Was this I can't go this way, right? That's a
You
That's
can
a-
go upward.
Is this the wall
Oh.
right here?
What's no, that's a space right there. There's a wall right to the left and right to the right of it, but there's a space like you went through last time.
Oh wait. Okay. So yeah, I'm just. It looks like a wall on the map. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
Open chest.
Action, open chest. Laying within is a familiar golden and silver shimmering energy potion, a potion of heroism.
I will take my extra action to open the chest.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, got it.
40, 45, 50. Wait a minute. I can't grab the potion. Shoot. Wait.
You could have free interaction.
Yeah, okay. I'll free interaction grab it.
Yeah. Okay.
And now I've forgotten how far I've gone.
Except, yeah, you're currently on a wall space, so I'm just going to move you one space to the left.
50?
Yep.
55, 60, 65.
Okay.
70, 75.
That's a wall. That's a. Whoa, you're jumping all over the place.
Sorry.
That current spot is a wall space. You can't really walk there.
Wall. 75,
Okay.
80.
Got it. I think that'll do it with 80.
Yep.
Unless you're going to dash, but.
Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay.
85, 90, 95. Is this a wall right here?
Next to the wall. Yep.
I can't see anything. This looks so weird.
I mean, it should be somewhat apparent based on when I look through your eyes. It seems pretty clear. There's a wall there on the background, and you can see the shadows kind of off of it. You can't see past it.
That's so weird. On mine, it does not look like a wall. It looks like the wall is right here. It looks like I'm in an open grass area.
Okay, so I think you may need to reload your roll 20, or maybe I need to.
Let me try reloading.
But I think the issue has become clear. Our Jiris are offset 10 feet.
Okay, now it's working. All right. Sorry. That's
about
why
that.
I was so confused by everything. Oh man. Oh shoot. That was. Oh gosh. The map looks completely different. Hold on a second. That was the 50 there, and I was trying to go this way.
Okay.
Can I go to here and just end right there? Because that would be 80. Yes.
Yeah, I just moved you. Are you in that spot looking?
Yep.
There should be a wall edge right above you.
Yeah. So that should have been a full dash, right? All the way to here.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So that was bonus action, extra action. That's my turn.
Okay. Rome, you are back up. You don't think you've been noticed by anyone since your last turn?
All right, I'm going to move 30 feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna text you what I'm gonna do, and then you let me know if like other people are gonna know.
Yeah, sure.
God.
I suspected, and I don't think anyone hears the noise of this happening, unless you purposely want them to. But
No.
give me just a moment. Okay, Rome, I'm going to put you to the GM layer, and I'm going to put this thing on your turn order, which kind of makes it apparent. Sorry, but
No, it's all
I
good.
think we all had an inkling, but
You turn into a monster?
Yeah.
and then I need to add its lighting real quick. Night vision on, blah blah blah. And then save. Okay, you should be there noticeably. And yeah, I'm just gonna say this kind of frankly, since we all know what's happening here.
yeah.
You are a huge creature, 15 by 15 cube. Moving through 10 by 10 spaces is going to be difficult terrain for you. So just as a note, like moving here, you may have to squeeze a little bit, but otherwise can run free. Moving somewhere like here or further to the left, you're going to be restrained a little bit in your movement.
Okay, so I guess we'll just like take that as it comes.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I attempt to hide?
I don't think the capabilities of your nature's mantle apply in this moment. However, something else that does apply to you, parts of you are dripping, but
Right.
But I don't think you can functionally hide as a bonus action. However, you don't think it's not an extremely loud, violent process to become this thing unless you're roaring. So they don't necessarily know where you are.
No, I'm gonna do it quietly.
Oh God, it can roar.
And I guess I'll stay where I am right now if I can't move any further. So
You can, yeah. I mean, you've used your movement for this turn, unless this new form has a different movement speed than Rome does, in which case you may have bought yourself a little extra movement.
it does. I get 20 extra feet.
Okay.
So instead, if I were to move this way, I could squeeze through and it wouldn't be difficult terrain. Like, in which
I would
direction?
say, yeah, this direction is not difficult terrain for you. You think it's wide enough.
All right, so I'll move right there.
Okay.
And that's it.
Got it.
Oh,
Toby
maybe
Rama,
I
you're
will
up.
roar. I'm gonna roar really loud.
Okay. So you announce your presence to Jiri and Toby Rama, who hear the enormous roar of a T-Rex sound in the distance.
It would have
Can
been.
you tell us which direction it's coming from?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. Jiri, you hear it come from this direction, echoing and bouncing from the walls, but you can get a rough direction. And Toby Rama from that direction, roughly.
Gotcha. I just think I can imagine if you didn't roar and someone just turns a corner and sees whatever you are, it just
Yeah.
Oh God.
in this dark place. For my turn, I can kind of glimpse this little chest here.
Yes, it does seem to be. Let me just look through your eyes. Yeah, it seems to be. This is squeezable space, so it'll just cost you an extra 5 feet of movement to go through that.
So that would be 15.
Correct.
And then on a
You don't have to
diagonal
go
down-
on to. You don't have to get onto the space to get it. But I guess if you're in the air, you would need to get above it to activate it. Yeah.
So I'll spend 20 to get above it and use an action
Okay.
to open it up.
You get there, action, open it up. You see a potion bottle, and it seems empty. And then you catch like a glint of it with your high passive perception. There seems to be fluid in there. It's just not barely visible.
Object interaction to pick it up, and I'll just down it with bonus action if that's fair game.
You watch as your form takes on an invisible appearance.
Very nice.
And just
and
to
that
simplify
includes
things,
my
we'll
gear.
say you're invisible. Yeah, it
including my
includes
gear,
everything on you.
So not
You do
shedding
not
bright
emit light right now. Yeah.
Open and down. Okay. And that's 20 feet. I will go 10.
Okay. You do see from your vantage point off in the distance for the first time, you see something. Yeah.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, that'll do it for Toby. Jiri, you're up.
All right. Where am I? There I am. Five, 10, 15, 20,
Yep.
25, 30.
Chest right in front of you.
Open.
Action to open seems to be a
extra action. Open.
yes, extra action. Thank you for specifying. Seems to be a potion of superior healing sitting within.
Free interaction to put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Shucks. Why do I always forget how far I've gone as soon as something else happens? I want 30 feet.
30,
Okay.
yeah.
40, 50, 60, 70. Do I see something just moved?
No, I was messing with a potion or a treasure chest, but you see, I think in front of you or out ahead of you, something you've seen before, and over to your left, an empty, opened chest, but you do not see any light or any person over there.
I'll get to here with the rest of my action.
Okay.
And I wonder if I can do this. I am going to attempt to lightning lure this thing to me.
Interesting. Okay. In general, I like the interaction with the space. I just want to see if there's anything specifically that would restrict it. Usually it's a creature, but yours is kind of enhanced because it can pull you around. So yeah, I'll say, yeah, it can pull it to you.
All right, I'll pull it to me, and I will. I already picked up a potion, so I can't interact.
Yes, it would. Correct. Yeah.
It is currently in my hands, not interacted with. I have not used my bonus action yet.
Indeed.
So I will use my bonus action to drink the potion of heroism because I heard a scary roar in the distance. So now I'm scared.
Understood. I think we're about to get kicked off here in any second.
Okay.
You guys
next
want to jump ship and we'll resolve that?
Sure.
Nice. Okay, Jiri, you drink your potion of heroism. You gain 10 temporary hit points. Which, do you already have temporary hit points in this moment? Did you puff the armor?
I do not.
Okay, so you gain 10 temps, and you are currently, no concentration required, under the effect of the Bless spell. Plus D4 to all attack rolls and saving throws.
Ooh. So it's heroism and bless?
It is. That's just what the potion of heroism is. It's different than the spell heroism. It's the
Cool.
potion of heroism that gives you temps and bless spell.
Does it also have the part of heroism where I gain
No frighten. It does not have anything to do with frighten. It is just literally for an hour after drinking it, you gain 10 hit points that last for the duration, and you're under the effect of the bless spell.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's not like heroism at all then. Okay, got it.
Right. I totally thought it was, but the potion of heroism is different.
Okay, cool. I am not braver, but I am standing here with this in my hands. That's it.
Indeed. Yep. That'll do it for you. Rome, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to move forward.
Sure.
So I'm assuming. So if I were to move in this particular direction, I'm gonna go through a corridor that's too skinny, right?
Yeah, and I would say it's much too small, but you could try to muscle past it, but that would require some action economy, likely an action to try and break through some wall.
Yeah, can I try and break this wall? Can I move forward and just try and like make the corridor bigger?
Oh shit.
Yeah, absolutely. It will require an action, but I'll give you a strength check for sure.
Yeah, I essentially would like to make this like this space.
Yeah, a little more open. Yeah.
Strength.
Depending on your strength roll, it may have different effects in terms of severity of success, I guess. 17's pretty good. Let's do this on the map layer. I meant to have that be filled with green. Okay, so you have knocked down, there's debris now on the floor, but you've knocked down a good chunk of wall. So you can occupy that space. It'll be sort of difficult terrain and squeezing required to get in between here, but you've knocked down a nice portion of wall.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here and just wait for everybody to come to me.
Okay, as soon as you break down that wall, you see Jiri clasping something in his hands over in that direction. And Jiri, you see a wall just and there's an enormous T-Rex head, which I'm just gonna blow up since I cut it out last night. It's not anything that special, but nice T-Rex.
Hell yeah.
So that exists.
Terrifying.
Anything else, Rome?
That is all.
Okay. Toby, your turn.
Um,
Jiri has just grasped some sort of arcane artifact of some kind, and then you heard a giant detonation.
Maybe
Actually,
a
you might
bit of
be able to
debris.
see it.
just a bit of debris probably, but not actually what happened.
Right.
So I'll start with 30, going like this.
Okay. Are you occupying currently the 10-foot block, like midway between ground and ceiling?
I may change that. Currently, yes. I have not said that I've changed that at all. As I get to here, I see this kind of side room. So I'm gonna dash. So I'll go 5, 10. I imagine to get here.
You can
with
go
10.
Diagonal, yep.
So
Oh, that's actually not squeezing required. That's actually just
okay.
5.
So it's 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'll get.
You do see another chest, yep.
I'll run to there and do nothing else, right? Correct. I don't want to do
With
anything
a
else.
dash, yeah. Any bonus action at all?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. Your form remains invisible. If that's it for Toby, Jiri, your turn.
I will interact with this object.
Go ahead and roll a d20 as you glimpse various possible futures. You have gained a temporary 7 mortgage.
Got it. And I will. Let's see.
And its magic relocates. Can you roll a d4 for us? 2. You see it zip off in a direction. I think Rome would also see that. Toby Rama would not.
I'm in a cornered off room.
Yeah. Although, Toby Rama, you can get a glimpse of, there's like a crack in the wall here where there's visibility potential there if you get lower, but you didn't see this happen, but
Right.
there's a crack in that wall. But yeah, magic is relocated. What else you got, Jiri?
All right, I'm going to shoot this T-Rex with some Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
As
No.
if- I can hit it from where I'm standing, correct?
Yes, absolutely. You've got visibility on it. No modifiers or like advantage, disadvantage seem to be in act here. So yeah, go ahead and make your attack rolls. Ooh.
Yikesies.
Natural 20 and a 22. I think we'll both hit Rome. Yes.
Yep.
Taking it looks like 18 and 8 damage for a total of 26 damage to your form. However, Rome, I need you to please make two concentration checks.
Okay.
Unfortunately, one of your items that aids with that does not apply in this form.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the T-Rex's constitution.
Correct. Yeah, wild shape and polymorph operate a little differently in that way. With wild shape, I would let your items abilities carry over, since it's Rome still. But this, you are the T-Rex.
Dang.
Okay, you maintain concentration, but you take 26 damage to your current form.
Okay, I'll update that in the chat.
Hmm.
26, you said?
26 damage to this
18
form.
and 8,
Yes.
All right, I will use my bonus action to blast this T-Rex with water.
Okay. It's
Wait, hold on.
it's within a range of that. I think that might be a 30-foot line.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can hit it even.
Yeah,
I'm
these
close
are all
enough.
ranged attacks, correct?
Yes.
Correct. And the decanter, I think you're just out of range to be able to trigger that right now.
It is
You would have
30 feet.
Yeah, if it's 30, you're going to have to move at least one spot closer to it.
Okay. I will move one spot closer and attempt to shoot.
However, you free interaction with the beacon this turn, so I don't think you can actually open the thing unless you want to use an action to popper it.
Shucks. Realizing that, I am going to head on away from this T-Rex this way. And it should take me 50 to get to right here.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
I
I'll trust
spent-
your judgment.
Yep, I counted it out. It's an extra 5 because I went. Oh wait, no, that'd be an extra 10. So I'm at 55. And I can't. Oh, extra action to open up the chest.
Okay, you open it. A familiar, glittering purple and gray energy, the potion of maximum power.
Ooh. Interesting. I will take. Can't take it. I will just stand near it.
You haven't used your bonus action yet, since you almost did the decanter.
Can I use my bonus action to pick something up?
Oh no, to interact with it, you're absolutely right. Good call.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that it for Jiri?
Yeah, I don't think I have another bonus action to use right now. Then, so that's it.
Okay. Rome, you are up. You just saw Jiri interact with the magical artifact. It disappeared and went this way somewhere. And then he hit you with some spells and ran away. What you got?
So I have no indication as to where Jiri is right now.
You saw him run this way, but then once he got out of your dark vision ability, you might have probably lost him.
Okay.
You hear Jerry say, "Come get me, T-Rex."
So I have a better direction as to where he is. I think I'm just gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna smash through walls in this direction.
Okay, absolutely amazing. Give me an action, and you'll knock down this other wall here.
Okay, that's another strength.
Yeah,
Whatever.
strength check. Yep.
Okay, so let me get it.
Amazing. Yeah, that'll do it. We'll
Okay, yeah, so I'm here now.
modify this guy. So all this is open space now. You're
Okay, so
marching
how
through.
much movement would that have cost me?
No extra movement. It just used your action to knock it down, so your movement's uninhibited for this turn.
So I could still keep moving this way?
Yeah. But you don't have additional actions to knock down further walls, but you could keep moving.
All right, I'm
There's
gonna
a-
go. I mean, I guess I'll go where you just put that spot.
Okay. Okay.
So
You're
is there
welcome
a wall right here?
Yeah, right next to you on your left is a wall right here.
Okay.
So this where you are positioned right now is as far left as you can go.
All right. I'll knock down that wall next time.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I'm done.
Sounds good. Amazing. Toby, you hear it is getting closer right on the other side of the wall you're hiding behind, kind of.
Okay.
A potion. Oh, you didn't
I
actually
know
open
I did
it
not.
yet.
I'm in
so-
the 10-foot space. Could from there I open it without moving?
Absolutely. It's directly below you. Action, open it.
I will do that.
You see a potion that you guys have seen before in your campaign. A yellowish liquid that is rapidly spinning in circles even without being swirled. You suspect that's a potion of speed.
I will object interact bonus action down that.
Still invisible and now hasted. Your AC goes up by 2. You have advantage on dex saves. Your movement is doubled, etc.
Will you repeat those things again?
Yes, definitely.
AC plus 2.
AC goes up by 2. You have advantage on dex saves. Your movement is doubled, so you're at a 60 movement speed.
Yes.
And you have an additional action, but it can only be used to make one additional attack roll, or dash, disengage, hide, use an object.
Additional attack. It can't be used as the only attack.
It's not. It's no. It can be. It can be
Okay.
used to make a single attack roll. It's just not action surge where it gives you
Sure.
like a normal person extra attacks.
Slang, extra action limited.
Yes.
Um.
But you feel very fast and you're invisible.
Okay, that is terrifying me. The sound of this T-Rex. So I'll go 3 to here.
Okay.
I'll go 4, 5, 6, and that's my normal. So I still have 30 more.
You have 60. If you want to dash it, well, oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, correct. You've used 30 feet of movement. You have 30 additional feet of movement. Sorry.
1, 2, let's say 3.
And
oh,
I'm going to say from that spot, yeah, you see this looming massive T-Rex charging toward a wall that is threatening to destroy it, but it doesn't seem to notice you. You're invisible.
I'll do.
And if you're running on the ground, I might let its passive perception try and clock you, but you're flying
flying.
silently through the air.
So I think I'm gonna. I'll see that chest,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I'll go like this. If I can also then go 5 more feet in the air to go to max height.
Yeah,
with my
absolutely.
Last bit of movement.
Yep.
Wait, could we hear like the air displacement that he's making as he goes through the air?
I don't think so. I mean, it's magical wings. I don't think it's the same as like a hawk going. And I also, Rome, what's the T-Rex's passive perception? Maybe it would be fair game to let Rome's high passive perception clock it, but this T-Rex I don't think is high enough.
Passive perception is 14.
That's pretty good, actually.
More perceptive than Jerry is.
Really?
Yeah, definitely more perceptive than Jiri is, but not as much as Rome is. Yeah, I mean, you might hear a noise, but you don't see anything.
Is Toby within sight of me now?
No, he has line of sight on you, but he is invisible. You don't
Oh, it's
see him.
invisible. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, so you hear a noise of motion, but you look over and nothing's there.
Got it.
I did all of my stuff that turn, so I'm done.
Okay, Jiri, you're up.
All right. T-Rex smashing off in the distance. I will use my free interaction to take this potion.
Okay.
And then I will move 5.
Mhm.
Shucks. Let's see. Let's go this way. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Should be this direction somewhere. 75, 80. Ooh, I see something.
Mhm.
So I will use my extra movement or my extra action to dash.
Okay.
An extra 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. You have used your interact.
All right, I will use my action to interact with this thing.
That's very fair. You peer once more into it, getting sucked into this astral void of endless expanse. Roll a d20.
Eh,
You gain not a replacement, but an additional portent to use.
nice.
15.
All right.
And roll a d4 for me.
Oh, bless. Oh, wait, does he get bless on
Well-
top of that?
No, as it, well, he depends on what he uses it for, but with a 4, oh shit. Yikes.
Nothing
There we go.
happened to me.
Its magic relocates. And I'm gonna see a thing real quick. Jiri, its magic went that way. I think based on that path, Toby Rama and the T-Rex. T-Rex, Rome, you saw a wisp of magical energy continue from this direction into this wall and disappear. Toby Rama, you saw a glint of magical
Right.
energy move in that direction. That'll do it for your action, Jiri. Anything else you got?
Yeah, I have 24. I have 20 feet more of movement. So
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. And that's it.
Okay. Jiri, you see a shuffle along the wall, like a ripple of motion, but you look over and it's just more of this relief of endless contorted bodies piled up on each other, like these walls seemingly carved in an image that looks like people. And you just see a hint of motion. That's all.
Okay.
Rome, it is your turn. You saw this motion of energy fly past in this direction, as well as some noise over to your right, but knocking down more walls, or what are you doing?
So I have no indication of the direction that Toby's in.
I'm going to say you heard motion over there, but you don't necessarily know a space to try and target.
All right. So I guess that there's. Hold on, I just want to make sure that I'm in. So you said there's like in this direction. I would have heard something.
You saw in this direction, the line I have highlighted here is roughly, you saw a blur of white-gray energy fly in this direction, but then you lost sight of it as it passed through this wall.
All right. Well, maybe just for like ease of kind of this room being more of like a bigger atrium, I'm going to move in this direction and destroy that wall.
Okay,
Mhm.
Go ahead and make a strength check. With a 21, you flatten this whole section.
All right. Ooh. I can't actually. Can I be like right? So I'm
Wherever you wanna
assuming
be.
that this. Yeah, I can't see anything. Just
Oh, yeah, just the way the
Oh,
walls
because the
and-
dynamic lighting. Interesting. Okay. Dynamic lighting. I can modify that. Let me. Sorry about that. I didn't even think about that. But that's. I'll delete that. I'll shorten this. And then most of these are gone.
great.
Very cool. It should have updated quite a bit, so you should have better visibility now.
Excellent.
Good call.
I'm gonna roar again. And
Okay.
that's all I got.
You may have additional movement if there's anywhere else you want to go, but just let me know.
I'm just gonna stay here because now I have that like more space. Just wait. Come and attack me. Come for me.
Hey, I attacked you. You didn't come after me.
I don't know where. Yeah, but you're in a direction I don't want to go.
Yeah.
That's all.
Toby.
Okay. I have become invisible before with my ring. So am I aware of what causes it to be shunted off of me, the invisibility?
Yeah, you know, in general, invisibility is cast a spell or attack something, or it kind of, those might be the mechanical descriptors, but sometimes other things sneak by, but...
Okay. I'm going to start by... Let's go boom. 30,
Okay.
and during that 30, if I could go down 5.
Yeah, I think
would
that's...
that count
yeah.
against 5 actual?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I'll get next to the chest and using my extra action, open it.
Okay. You open it. Seems to be an additional. I think you got one of these earlier, potentially. Another potion of superior healing.
I will object interact, pick it up,
Okay.
and what will I do? So that's my first 30. I will then go, let's do it like this. Boom. What do I do? Want to do with 30 feet of movement? I think I'm gonna.
I
just
definitely
get
think
back
the
to where I
opening of it.
was.
Okay, let me look through Rome's eyes real quick. Yeah, Rome, definitely your passive perception clocks that in this direction. You heard that flapping of wings again, and you saw a chest just magically open and a potion bottle disappear from it.
Interesting. Okay.
And I'm gonna get back. I'm just gonna retrace, go back up high.
Okay. I think you're for the second time near Rome. Rome, you have a general idea of where you might want to target something invisible if you wanted to.
Okay.
That is that. So I'm gonna use my main action now to see if I can use my Channel Divinity Path to the Grave on this big T-Rex.
This is very similar to Sanctuary. You might be able to get away with this. Let me take a look really quickly. Attacks or casts a spell. I bet the Potion of Invisibility is worded the same way. Attack or cast a spell. I think this is identical to the Sanctuary situation. I don't think this is illegal. So I think you maintain invisibility when you just reach out and through your divine magic, her form of whatever this T-Rex is made of, if it's bone or branches or whatever, it starts to like feel vulnerable. Rome, you feel like you're being targeted by that same magic you remember Toby Rama using on you in the past.
Okay.
I still have a bonus action.
Oh yeah, also out of curiosity, Rome, when Jiri and Toby Rama had line of sight on you, do they notice anything with your ability that's currently active on the T-Rex? Does it look like your some visual phenomena is?
Yes. There is like thin and wispy kind of magic wreath the body.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah, so you see the T-Rex is not just a T-Rex, it's being bolstered by some sort of magic on it.
I am not going to use my bonus action for anything, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Jiri, back to you.
Alright, let's get in the mischief. I'm gonna head up that direction where I heard T-Rex. 5, 10, 15, 20. open up the lid.
Got it.
Is this
Action
one
correct.
open?
That one. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have changed that one. That was the potion of heroism that I think you already drank.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So no opening.
Right.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Is this a squeeze here, or is this
Squeeze,
opened
yep.
up?
Squeeze. So just an extra 5 feet of movement necessary.
So 55 to get to here.
Yes, and now you can see the T-Rex over in the distance.
Do I see an uninvisible individual?
No, you don't see anyone else.
Is he invisible still? I can't remember.
He is invisible.
Oh, he is
You
invisible.
would know
Okay.
that, but just as a table level, yeah, Toby Rama
Yes.
has maintained invisibility.
Okay. Yes. All right, I will cast my air blasts on the T-Rex again.
Okay. Go for it. Go ahead and roll your attack roll. Rome, what's your AC in T-Rex form?
It is a 13.
Ooh.
So the second attack does hit with bless. Both those hit for 30 damage total to your T-Rex form, Rome, and I need you to please make 2 concentration checks.
Ready?
Oh, yeah. Success and a success.
Oh.
So you do hang on to your concentration.
All right, but 30 damage done.
Correct, to the T-Rex, not Rome specifically. And now you may have heard a noise over here from a flapping individual, but now you're being assaulted by spellcraft back behind you where you came from.
All right, I will use my extra action to attack with a ranged weapon attack.
Okay. Is there a distance requirement of that, like 30 feet? Because I think you might be outside of that range.
I
But
hope
if it's 60 feet, you're good to go.
it's 60, but I can't remember. Let me look. $30 feet. Bummer. Okay.
You just need to get closer.
Significantly closer. Shucks. All right. If I get here, so I have to get.
For 30, you would effectively have to get here.
Oh, because she's not that box. Is she that box?
She's not the boss. She's is standing on top of no longer wall-ridden land, but she's.
So I have to get to here. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have. Use my action. All right. Never mind. I am not going to do that. I am just going to run this way, and I will taunt with my extra action to make fun of this. No, actually, no. I need more movement. I'm going to run to here. That was 25. As I go, I taunt the T-Rex, but I will use my extra action to go an extra, like, 15 feet to, like, right here.
Okay. Intentionally not using all of the movement, but just some of it.
Yeah, I kind of just want to get around this corner so that if the T-Rex comes by, I'm far enough away from it. So I'll stay right there.
Okay. Sounds good. Rome, back to you as T-Rex.
All right. Can I see Jiri?
You saw him hit you from that direction over here, and then he ran over here, but I think he's behind walls, and so based on your visibility with the T-Rex, you tell me if you can see him or not. I don't think you can.
No, I can't see anything. And there's.
But you know the direction he ran.
Okay, and then Toby is completely invisible.
Invisible, but there seemed to be something invisible moving around over near you, and you thought you clocked somewhere where you could try and attack it.
Okay, what would be fair? What would be a fair direction of movement for going towards Toby?
I think moving straight toward him's fair game. You heard movement. It's just going to be disadvantage trying to hit him, but you've heard him enough where you can target a location.
All right, I'm going to move forward and then try and target him with... I can't hit him with my multi-attack because I can't do the same target, but I will go for a bite attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your bite attack with disadvantage since he is invisible.
All right, I'm just gonna roll it twice.
Oh yeah. Yeah. One of those will
Oh boy. So 21 will hit Toby.
4d12.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. Holy moly.
4d12 plus 7. So give me a moment.
that
4d12.
can't put me under, but that will probably fuck up what I'm trying.
Toby Rom, 31 points of damage. Do you have any temps going on right now or anything?
No.
I don't think so. So this is a true 31 taken, and I need you to make a concentration check, a Constitution saving
15.
throw. DC.
Round
What
down.
do we usually do? Yeah, we usually round down. So yes, a DC 15.
I am prepared to use a luck point.
Okay.
I will use that luck points and mark it off.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Wait a
Wait.
minute.
Yeah. Jerry, if you're trying to use a portent right now,
I can't.
gotta
Can
have
I use
line
it?
of sight. No, you got to be able to see what's happening.
Okay.
He's still technically invisible too, so you wouldn't even see him fail that check. So that's the only requirement on the portent is you have to be seeing the thing because it's a vision you glimpsed in the future. So, but good question. But Toby Rama, luck point. With a 19, you spend your luck point and you hold on to your holy weapon. But definitely took a big hit, though,
Yes.
as Rome's teeth gnash into you. Rome, go ahead and roll your acid damage as well.
Oh no, that's. Oh right, my acid damage.
Mhm.
Sorry about that. I'm thinking about the other thing.
Yeah, your current effect on you doesn't trigger necessarily right now, but the acid damage from your Banewood brooch definitely activates it, which is an additional D6 damage.
Which
could-
can't
yeah.
put me over, because it would be half to
Right.
3 is the max
of 3
bump of
You're
the
absolutely-
save.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, so I am doing.
31.
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your D6. So an additional 3 damage to you, Toby, but you still maintain your concentration with the roll.
Okay.
All right, that's all.
Yeah.
Then.
Got it. That's all for Rome. Toby Rama, your turn. Just got attacked. You're still invisible, and you held on to your concentration.
Mhm.
What are you doing within melee range of this T-Rex?
I'm gonna feel bad while I'm doing it. I'm gonna start with casting Dispel Magic at, I'm gonna say 4th level. I'm gonna use a 4th level spell slot to cast Dispel Magic on. I have seen Rome change her shape with magic, and that is the effect I'm targeting to dispel.
Okay, Rome, I imagine you didn't use a 5th level spell slot to do your polymorph. You probably used a 4th level, so this automatically is dispelled. Rome, you are shunted back to the form of regular Rome.
And that only takes away the polymorph, correct? So the other
Correct.
effect is
You are
there.
still currently affected by your spell on you, but you are shrunken down into the center of that creature's space, and you are no longer a T-Rex.
And Toby certainly becomes visible, having casted a spell.
Indeed, he does.
And bright light fills the space. As for my extra action, I will look down on her and shoot her with an arrow using a charge of Lerniala. I do not have the potential to reroll it with my luck point anymore.
You also do not have advantage from not enough vantage point on this to give you advantage, but you definitely have, and not from invisibility. So it's just a regular single attack roll using the critical charge.
Yeah.
In the hope that it hits.
And I don't have anything else I can affect this with. I do not, so let's do it.
Okay. Before we do anything, I want to look up a thing real quick. Yep, good. Just making sure a different type of rule didn't need to apply. But I think a 26 is going to hit.
Yeah.
Which is going to be the same thing as last time. So I'm going to do 2d6, 68 plus 15.
Dude, the dispel and then the hasted action making that happen is insane. Rome was so safe to so vulnerable so fast.
God damn it.
So
Yikes.
47, and if the curse I put upon her carried over to her dispelled form.
Which is exactly what I was checking. She is still the same creature, just in a different form. Yeah, it is still that creature being
Then that
affected.
should be 94 damage.
Should have
Alright, so I'm dead.
Should have came after Jiri instead.
And I have
God
not
damn.
moved. I have not used my bonus action.
And it was not in melee, so the thing that was on your body, Rome, did not proc. I'm so sorry.
I'm dead.
Rome falls unconscious to the ground again from the same attack.
And I'm going
That's
to...
dirty, man.
I'm going
That is
to bonus action spare the dying on her.
To prevent her from making death saves to try and pop back to life. Also fucking ruthless.
I will roll a d4 if you want me to see how many hours it will take for her to stabilize.
Unnecessary. Rome, you're not dead. You're unconscious and stable, but you're incapable of making death saves to try and pop back to life.
And I
Not like
should...
permanently dead is what I'm hearing.
Effectively.
Whatever. Toby,
Unless Jiri comes around and heals you.
I have my movement and my object interaction. I saw the thing, I saw this happen.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm gonna move 5, 10, see this wall here, and choose to go 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
You're going... Oh, yeah,
60
you're good, you're good,
with
you're good,
haste.
you're good.
And I think that's 55.
55, 60. You are next to it. If it's a free interaction,
I have
you
my
can
object
interact.
interaction still. I would like to grasp this thing.
Similar to how Jiri has experienced, your vision falls into it as you see, and you're surrounded by an endless expanse of starry sky and celestial spinning bodies everywhere in the infinite distance. Go ahead and roll a d20 as you have gained a portent. You have rolled an 8. Okay, that is your available portent. Anything else for Toby? I think you've done everything you can.
I've done literally everything I can.
Okay. Jiri, you heard commotion, spell casting, and then some motion this way.
Yeah.
No line of sight on anything, but a lot has taken place in the
I
last 6
just want to make
seconds.
sure I'm marking everything off. I did a charge. I did a channel divinity last turn, which I marked off. Okay. Yes, that's everything.
Okay.
I've used one arrow.
What you got, Jiri?
All right. 5.
There's pretty bright light emanating from me, so it shouldn't be it's an extra 30 of dim light, so there's a chance to.
Yeah, you probably have a good sense of where light is emanating from.
Gotcha. 10.
Oh,
50.
also, Toby Rama, D4 for me as the magic of the beacon relocates.
Oh, yes.
2-0.
Reroll, please.
I was hoping it could stay there.
With a 2. It relocates, and I will show that motion, or that direction in just a moment. It happened at the end of your turn, so Jiri did not get a glimpse of it. It moves in this direction, disappearing into the wall.
Sure.
I'm trying to see if there was any visibility Jiri would have had. I don't think so. Jiri, you're unaware of its relocation right now. But okay, sorry. Continue your turn.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75.
Right around the corner, you see your ally.
Is he? Where's he located?
He is standing. I think
How high
you-
would I
you-
have had to?
it was.
have
It
been?
was. You would have had to come down to ground level to interact with it from that space. You couldn't have gotten over it. So he's at ground level functionally, and in the location you see him.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to drink my maximum spell potion.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, bonus action triggered. Got it.
Damn. I thought I could get away this
I've got two options here. One is safer, one is cooler, but
Damn. What did I bonus action just now? Did I say?
During that last turn, you dispelled, attacked,
I spared the dying. That's what I did.
spare the dying. Yes,
And I
knew there
cast the
was one.
spell anyway, so I couldn't tap on Sanctuary.
I will cast lightning bolt with my action.
Okay. Okay. Using lightning bolt with maximum power, channeling it almost hurts Jiri as you release its magic from you like a fucking hydrant. And Tobirama, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to
with
portent this to be a 4.
Can I
okay,
use
so
my
that
portent?
that does the portent overcomes advantage disadvantage. It forces the availability, but a conflicting portent is a good question.
What was your portent
Mine
roll
was
that you
8.
had?
An
Oh.
8.
Which
yeah, I don't
plus
know if your
3, I
save's
don't know
gonna
if
give
it's
you a
gonna
plus
get me
10.
there.
I'm gonna say whoever said the portent first is gonna be the one who gets to use it because they saw that potential future. So yeah, even with advantage on a hasted potion of speed, Toby, it doesn't matter what your advantage roll is.
Right.
You are forced into a 4 plus your
3.
save modifier. So you roll a 7
You
and
son
take
of a bitch.
how much lightning damage?
60.
An automatic 60 and dead, no death ward.
God damn
And
it.
Jiri once again wins his third now battle
Dude,
royale,
oh.
undefeated in all of the battle royales.
I
we've had.
was so conflicted there. I was like, Rome clearly just clocked me, and I can't afford to take more hits. Should I? I was like, can I get her to go attack Jiri more? But I thought my 60 feet was going to be enough to get away and do stuff. But
Jiri, the portent expended, and the combat concluding. You hear this omnipresent voice again say, "Indeed, perhaps arcane magic is the most aligned. Look into our boon once more, for perhaps its future will come to pass in your reality." So you don't carry over the portents you gained in this battle, but go ahead and roll another d20. In addition to the... Oh, interesting. So the 4 that you forced Tobirama to use was the kind of winning prize of the last one.
I thought that was what
Or-
you grabbed this current combat.
Yeah.
I thought... Oh, there was another 4 there?
Yeah, I think I rolled a 7.
I think that's what it was.
I thought you had rolled a 7 and a 15. I didn't get that you rolled a 4 in this combat.
Initiative. Jiri rolled a d20 for 7, and then rolled a d4 for 2.
You rolled you rolled a 4 when it relocated, but I think in this combat you rolled a 7 and a 15.
Okay, so I used the lower one, the 7.
Yeah, you use the 7. It'll still trigger the same, but point being is that the prize from the last game wasn't actually, I should have specified that, wasn't usable in this combat. But
Yeah.
go ahead and roll a d20 because now you're taking 2 separate portents into the real campaign. The 4, which was the prize from the last one, and now it looks like a 6. So almost it's not helping you with like good attack rolls per se, but potentially forcing 2 fails.
Bad saves, yeah.
Yes. Okay, you have a 4 and a 6 to carry into the regular campaign. You have won your 3rd out of 3 battle royales from this group of characters, including the one that gave you your ability score improvement. So I'm sure there's a target forming on your back, but well done, very well done.
I could have just
Yeah,
ran
it's-
away and risked a disadvantage opportunity attack, and I wouldn't have been able to reaction mislead because I would have broken it. But
I was also thinking, how do you, if you're already invisible and leave and do mislead, does that do anything?
I think that would be
I was-
casting a spell, and my invisibility would drop from the potion.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's right. Yeah, good point. It's been a little less than 3 hours, but I don't necessarily think we have the time to sneak in a 3rd round. So I think we'll call it there with just a short session. But well done, Jiri. Congrats.
Thank you.
Well done, everyone. I'm so sorry, Rome.
Oh man.
Yeah, damn, Toby. Those whatever you did was insane.
I
Yeah,
stack
that is a
up my
crazy
arrow
combo.
buffs, guarantee a crit, and then guarantee vulnerability.
Insane. Takes a couple rounds of setup in a sense, but which might be harder to do
hasted
in the real
action
campaign.
made it-
But here,
Was the only reason I
Yeah.
could do it there because I was able to dispel. Because I mean, 94. I don't even remember if polymorph damage carries over, but
it
like
does.
that wouldn't have been as impactful
Yeah.
without my haste
Yeah,
going on.
it would have chewed through the T-Rex and hurt Rome a bit, but yeah, Rome would have been fine ultimately. But yeah, fuck the dispel action, then hasted action, 1 attack. That's nuts.
Goddamn.
I was really hoping
Nice
that
work.
you would just kill the T-Rex and the 2 of you would be standing there so that I could have fried both of you like all at once.
With the max
So I was gonna
damage.
use
With
the
max damage.
That would have been
Yeah.
cool too.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, max damage AoE is definitely scary.
Now I'm gonna go to my text. I set myself and reset my session stuff because I was down some stuff.
It's so funny because in Critical Role battle royales I've watched, Keyleth, their druid, who's a moon druid and can bonus wild shape as a bonus action into stuff, and has a 9th level shape change where she can just constantly shift her form to basically regain hit points. Actually, that might be prevented in ship change. You still carry over your hit points, I think. But point being, that tier of druid is so crazy powerful. Rome's just not at that level yet, so she still is vulnerable to her form being dispelled and canceled out and stuff. Pretty
Yeah.
wild. But
I was planning to use my portent on a hold person cast on Jiri and force a fail, and then take time to think about what I wanted to do.
yeah, I was gonna say
Because
that wouldn't help that much with a
paralyzed-
bow strike. Yeah.
because paralyzed, I think, would
Auto
not allow
crit
him
within-
to cast spells, right?
Correct. He would. Well, hold person though, he would get to try and save at the end of every turn.
Yes.
But yeah, you fail a bunch of stuff automatically. Maybe you could push through wisdom saves still, but like it's like auto fail of strength and dex, I think, and then it's auto crits within 5 feet of them. But that wouldn't have really helped your bow necessarily. But yeah, that could have been crazy still. Like a supercharged inflict wounds from melee might have fucked him
would-
up.
I think Holy Arrow or Holy Weapon was definitely a better use of concentration. Would protection from evil and good have been good on both of them? Because Jiri would be counted as an elemental humanoid, right? And then I don't know if Ro is Fey, Celestial, or whatever.
I'm going to choose to not answer that question.
Right, because it didn't come up. Because I was wondering, I think that would have given disadvantage for both of them attacking me, but
Also, there were many times you guys were doing great moving throughout the space and stuff, and I thought, holy shit, I was trying to track initiative counts pretty carefully, or rounds, because I'm like, we really might run into round 10, 11, 12, and effects might start going down. People wearing potions of speed might be incapacitated for a turn when that runs out, for example, when haste drops, like in fire shields and other stuff might have dissipated, and I was ready for that to happen, but we never got there.
I think
We're
it
just too
was-
deadly.
I
We
think
can
it
just like
was
kill each
round
other in
5 and then
turn.
round 6.
That's the thing. I think you guys' deadliness, like when you keep gaining levels, yeah, you get extra abilities and higher tier casting, but your damage output in the number sense, I think, is going to plateau a little bit, like a root curve. But your HP is going to keep going up. So like higher level battle royales, you guys are just going to be able to withstand these higher power hits more, and that'll stretch out the duration of the battles. But right now, you guys are very strong and fragile. You're all glass cannons in a sense, so you go down quickly. And I think our previous battle royale took a full 4 hours because you didn't have this damage output back then. You were fragile, but you guys couldn't hit each other as hard as you currently can.
Yeah. But I think having 2 extra people would have
definitely balanced things. Yeah.
Significantly longer, right? Because you have to go through everybody's turns.
Which I was hoping the maze aspect of this would force us to slow down. If you guys were in a chamber like the first one, it would be over in 2 rounds. Like you guys would just fuck each other up so fast. So I was excited about the maze and the dynamic lighting, which I wanted to try out. But
what would have happened with the statue?
Very good question. Jiri, you were almost susceptible to it one time because and that's why I flavored. You saw like a ripple in the stonework of the stone wall you were next to. But you did enough during that turn. You ran all the way, got the beacon, and then kept moving toward your allies. If the entity that was kind of puppeting this situation, if it was displeased with you guys like hiding for too long or not engaging for too long, it would have awakened the spirit of the Gorgon spirit that lives here. Its body became the statue, but its spirit lives in all of the walls. And so it would have grabbed you. It would have been a deck save, grabbed you and pulled you to a random different. It would have ejected you next to a wall somewhere else within view of as many combatants as possible. So in general, it was going to force you into the fray if you were hiding. But it didn't come into play. So
that's almost like if we had known that, you could use that to your advantage
as like
right?
a teleportation kind of. Yeah.
Show up and just attack, right?
Yep. You could even hold an action, let yourself get taken from it, not know where you're going to emerge, but then just pull the trigger on something. Yeah, but I'm like, it is a maze. You guys found each other pretty quickly every time and were awesome about engaging with each other. But I'm like, there's going to be this temptation to, like, Rome, even with her hiding, was still hiding and moving toward you guys and going after chests and stuff. She was still being active on her turns. If you guys didn't use a certain amount of movement or weren't doing enough kind of judgment based, I was going to trigger that thing, but you guys just really kept fighting. And I'm like, and out of accident, maybe this maze situation goes poorly and you guys just never fucking run into each other. And I didn't anticipate that. So I'm like, I got to have a way to force combat.
I was hoping Alex would chase after me as the T-Rex. I was hoping to like kite her, you know what I mean? Be able to move farther than she could and just like pepper her with like the air blast. So the T-Rex died.
Great.
Yeah, it seemed like
I totally,
destruction either way.
Yeah. Well, the destruction I didn't count for, and I'm glad I was able to like quickly delete some dynamic lighting walls and move stuff because I'm like, that's a great idea. You just like helped your own terrain there. Yeah, it cost a couple actions, but you could take it HP wise until it was dispelled. Which is another thing that polymorph, that's its strength and its weakness. It's not wild shape, so it lets you do dangerous creatures. But
Alex, you can cast haste sometimes, right?
It's all based on my like land that I choose to emulate. So
okay.
like
so
I picked the Arctic spell, so haste isn't a part of that. It's a part of the like grassland one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and Rome is not necessarily in exactly like a normal Circle of the Land druid either. She has a kind of innate ability to shift her form into different terrains, giving her some additional flexibility.
I was just gonna say that is now something that I realize I can do now is I can, if I ever get hasted, I can Path to the Grave, cast Holy Weapon, shoot my bow, auto crit in a singular round, and as opposed to setting it up.
That's true. Yeah, the bonus action, Holy Weapon, Path to the Grave action, extra action shot. That's true. Yeah, holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, you can set up that thing in one turn. Holy shit.
Hasted.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah, the haste also made things go way faster because I was able to get everywhere.
Well, and Jiri started the combat. Yeah, one of Jiri's items he brought was his potion of speed, so that just gave you a quick boost right out the gate. Whereas, like, finally, Tobirama tracked down the potion of speed in the maze. But what
other potions did we not find, if any?
Great question. There were 2 potions of superior healing, which would have been 8d4 plus 8. Potion of invisibility, potion of haste or speed, potion of heroism, and maximum power. I think you guys found all of them.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, when I found
They're
the
only 6.
first healing in the first fight, I just quickly went, "Oh fuck! I should have brought Beacon of Hope to
Maximize it.
because I believe
Yeah,
Beacon
that's
of Hope
true.
is action, so that would have worked.
8d4 plus 8. That would have been a quick 40
Which I think I
healing, yeah.
did to Telperion in the Morrigan fight. As we had Beacon of Hope, I flew to him contingency.
Oh, and you
banned.
contingency banded. Yeah. I remember that. Very cool. Thanks for shooting around and fucking each other up a little bit. I thought that was super fun. Very different type of battle royale than the last
It's
one.
also, if I'm not mistaken, Telperion and Roulette are the ones with good constitution, so their hit points are going to be the ones that actually could maybe survive. And us,
you guys,
doing
all
huge damage.
3 of you were. I know Jerry has less spell slots, but what I would consider full casters in terms of they get their highest tier of magic at the same stages, and all 3 of you have 66 hit points. So it was just so even. But yeah, that was very fun.
Unlimited power.
But yeah, Arcane won out twice.
Yeah.
Which I also thought was so fun that I'm like, you guys don't necessarily know, but